Hello all. In this video, we'll be looking at IP laws and acts in India. These are the contents that we'll be covering today. That is, we'll be looking at what is IP, why do we need IP rights, and the rights in IP. Then later, we'll also be covering about laws and acts in IP and also look at few amendments made in them. So, what is IP? The full form of IP is intellectual property, and which refers to the creation of the mind that are legally protected. These creations can include inventions, literary and artistic works, design symbols, names, images, etc. The intellectual property rights that is relating to the IP provides creators and inventors exclusive rights to use and commercialize their innovations or creations for a certain period, ensuring they benefit from their work and investments. So, why do we need IP rights? Intellectual property rights are essential to foster and creative by protecting the rights of inventors and uh, creators. They encourage economic growth by attractive investments, ensuring fair competition, and promoting knowledge sharing. IPR safeguards cultural heritage, protects consumers from counterfeits goods, and supports global trade by aligning laws internationally. Without IPR, there would be fewer incentives to innovative and greater risks of privacy and counterfeiting. So now looking at rights in IP. Rights in IP are basically divided into five types: patents, copyrights, trademark, trade secrets, and GI, that is geographical indications. So we'll look at what each one means. So patent. Patent protects innovations and inventions, granting the holder exclusive rights to make, use, sell, or distribute the invention. Copyrights. It safeguards the original artistic and literary works such as book, music, software, movie, or audio files, ensuring that the creators can control and monetize their work. And trademark. It protects the brand identifiers such as the logos, names, symbols, slogans, and also it helps to distinguish between the goods or services from competitors. And also it helps to make sure that we don't go by any fake goods of the product that goes by the symbol. Now looking at trade secrets, helps to protect confidential business information such as the formula or the process how the product is made, and it provides a competitive edge. Now, looking at geographical indications, it helps to identify the product's originating place or the place where the product was first formed from the specific locations with unique qualities tied to the area, like the Darjeeling tea or the champagne. So now let's look at IP laws and acts. First, we'll see about what IP laws are. So IP laws are legal frameworks designed to protect the rights of creators, inventors, and businessmen over their intellectual creations. These laws provide exclusive rights to use, reproduce, and commercialize their creations, ensuring economic benefits and recognition for the original creators. So these IP laws make sure that the creator of any content or the idea will be able to protect his idea or the creation and make sure that it is not used in any kind of malpractice or it is not being used outside without his knowledge. And even if it is used, he can go file up a case or put up a petition in the court and make sure that he gets a proper solution for this problem. Now, looking at IP Acts. So, the Intellectual Property Acts refer to the collection of laws designed to protect creations of the mind, such as inventions, artistic works, symbols, names, and designs used in commerce. These laws grant exclusive rights to creator or owners, allowing them to control the use of their intellectual creations and to prevent unauthorized use by others. IP laws aim to encourage innovations, creativity, and fair competition, while also ensuring that creators and inventors are rewarded for their contribution. Now, let's look at a few laws and acts that are there in IP, and we'll see what are the amendments that were done to them. The first one is the Copyright Act in 1957. So the Copyright Act, the purpose of this act was to protect original literary sources, artistic materials, music, and dramatic works, as well as sound recordings and films. And the amendment done to this was in the 2012. It introduced provisions for protection of rights in digital formats, It enabled rights for authors and performed regarding royalties. And it also mandated licenses for differently able persons to access copyrighted material in accessible format. Now, looking at the Patent Act of 1970, the purpose of this act was to protect inventions that are new, involve an inventive step, and are industrially applicable. And the amendment for this act was done in the year 2005. It introduced product patents in pharmaceutical and uh, chemical innovations or the formulas that were being used in the formation of the innovation. And it aligned Indian patent laws with TRIPS by providing 20 years of patent protection. There was another amendment made in 2002, that was before the 2005 amendment. It helped to strengthen the examination process and simplified filing procedures. Now we are looking at the Design Act of 2000. So the Design Act was proposed in the year 2000, and the purpose of this act was to protect the aesthetic appearances of the product. And the amendments done to this act was that it had actually replaced the earlier Design Act that was proposed in 1911. The 2000 the Design Act that was proposed in the year 2000 was actually a refurbished or uh, uh, amended act that was being replaced with the Design Act that was present in 1911. It introduced provisions to protect new and original designs and aligned with international standards. Now, looking at the Protection of Plant Varieties and Farmers' Right Act that was given in the year 2001. So the purpose of this was to protect the rights of plant breeders and farmers and encourages the development of new plant varieties. And the amendment done to this act was that we actually don't have many major amendments done, but it stands out by also recognizing farmers' contributions to the plant varieties that they have done, and also it helps to protect those rights to the farmers. So this is all for this video. We've seen about few acts and laws that were there in the IP and also read about some amendments that were done to it. And we also studied about the rights that are there in IP and learned about what IP is. So that's all for this video. Thank you.